Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HTMi Hospitality TV. It's my pleasure today to sit and chat a little bit with Mr. Charles Hains about the great milestone of HTMi just now. He recently come back from Singapore and I thought it'd be good to discuss some of the key aspects of it.
Yeah,
so how was Singapore for you, Charles?
It was great, David. We had a very good time. We opened the school there. The ambassador of Switzerland to Singapore, His Excellency Thomas Kuppner, opened the campus.
Fantastic.
We also had a dinner with about 30-40 people at the dinner, and Thomas Kuppner made a speech. And in there he was mentioning that there are 10 leading hotel schools in Switzerland, of which HTMi is one of those schools.
God, you made that point?
He did make that point, which was very good for us.
That's fantastic. It's great to be recognized by such people in other countries.
Yeah.
HTMi moving to Singapore, what is so special about Singapore and what can we bring there?
Well, Singapore is a very vibrant place. Very vibrant hospitality and tourism industry.
Yes.
A lot of opportunities for students to grow in positions in Singapore. I think this was one of the key aspects. The government were behind us, the industry were behind us, to open a Swiss-style hotel school in Singapore.
I think I saw you were on Singapore TV.
Singapore TV, I was.
And you discussed some of these key aspects there.
I did, first time on public television.
That's interesting. So why is Swiss hospitality education so important to be in Singapore just now?
I think it's a very important aspect, David. If you go back, just looking at Swiss hospitality, this goes back around about 150 years. This is where Thomas Cook first came to his presence, was felt here. You look at the oldest hotel school in the world, École Hôtelière de Lausanne, also Swiss, and more than 100 years old as well. And I think the Swiss bring about this entrepreneurial attitude to hospitality, this management style to hospitality, which is excellent, coupled with this professionalism that the Swiss hotel schools bring. I think unique to the Swiss hotel schools and very also unique to HTMi is that students come here from 35-40 different nationalities. And so this creates a vibrant school of many different nationalities which can't really be replicated elsewhere other than Switzerland. I think to be able to bring that Swissness over to Singapore is a great opportunity to do this.
How is the scope of the educational system there? It's quite a strong education system they have. What would be the value of having the Swiss education there?
Well, I think David, one of the key values is the professionalism and the management style that we portray in our school in Switzerland that we can then mirror over there in Singapore. I think that's one of the key aspects. This is what the industry is after, this Swissness. Many students from Singapore, in fact many students from the schools in Singapore, the polytechnics especially, have come to HTMi already and obtained their degrees. And so this was also an opportunity for us to then take this model to Singapore.
And how is the future looking like in the hospitality industry? What is it at the moment?
Especially in Singapore. I mean, Singapore is a very vibrant place. They've got 60,000 hotel rooms, they've got 1 million tourists a month coming into Singapore. Everyone talks about Dubai, but Singapore is on a par with Dubai. They are the biggest events industry over in Singapore at the moment, the biggest cruise industry. So they've got a lot going for them. So the students that are actually studying there have got an enormous amount going for them in terms of their career move.
So there's a lot of opportunities for them to go into the industry after their education.
Absolutely.
So our HTMi educational model and moving it around the world as we've done. Can you give me a sort of update to where we're going just now and where we are now?
Yeah, certainly, David. I think Singapore is a great opportunity, as I've mentioned. We're actually having our own brand on our own school in Singapore. This is a little bit different to our current models. We're operating in Saudi Arabia, we're operating in Bahrain, in Kazakhstan, in New Zealand, in India as well, where we have partnership programs running with students there. So our strategy has been a mixture of partnerships with reputable schools around the world, with of course now our own brand in Singapore, and this is a great opportunity.
It's very important for such an educational leading model. It's accredited by a lot of good industries. Can you just mention a little bit about the accreditation?
Well, we work hard on our accreditation, as you know, David. We've got the Ulster University and Edinburgh Napier University who run the Bachelor of Science degree here in International Hospitality Management, who run a Master of Science degree in Hospitality and Tourism Management. These are our key partner universities. Then on the actual accreditation side, we of course have EDUQUA, the Swiss Quality Assurance. We have the British Accreditation Council, and we have the Institute of Hospitality. And so this keeps our program at a very high level and overseen by Swiss and UK agencies.
So if I'm a student going through an educational system, that's a good thing to know. The value of it is very strong and needing, yes?
Absolutely.
And HTMi is always moving forward in the industry. Can you tell us something about the partnerships and the careers and how that can go?
Well, I think the opportunities for the partnership careers, we are unlike other schools which are growing within Switzerland. We've chosen to expand the opportunity and the brand outside of Switzerland. And what this has meant is that we are able to replicate our program that is here for students in their home countries. However, like in Singapore, the students can come to Switzerland for the last year or the last 2 years to complete their higher level studies to bachelor degree or even to master's degree.
Okay, sounds great.
Exactly.
It's a great place to be.
It's great times at HTMi, David.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.